Shout out to First of Them News for tagging me in this story coming from the Star Tribune, where you have this individual by the name of Decorey Bozeman, who was 28, he was a dance instructor who was just recently charged with raping a teenage student at his home. Not the kid's home, but at his home by the person I'm talking about on the screen. When I saw this story right here, it literally reminded me of 3 stories. One of them I just recently did with the woman who raped that boy at her son's sleepover. The other one was of a dance instructor that was from Mississippi or Tennessee. I forgot what. It was one of those southern states between those two last year, where he was messing around with his students, and he was a dance instructor, and he was pretty well known. He was on TV and everything. The other one reminds me of the one that I did earlier in 2020 during the pandemic, of the one who was a cheerleader on Netflix and how he was messing around with his students who was underage. Now you have this situation right here. Are y'all noticing a pattern here? 3 out of the 4, hold on, let me make sure I get it. Only one of them wasn't in the academy, and that was the one that I mentioned. The one that I recently did a video on with the woman. But the other 3 are in the academy because this guy is in the academy. I would like to know, will the academy talk about this? Because they got all day, every day to talk about cis this and cis that and toxic masculinity and heterosexual black men and how much they hate them. But they're definitely quiet on this situation, but I won't be. So let's get into it. A Twin Cities dancing performer and instructor has been charged with raping a teenage student while the boy spent the night at the teacher's Minneapolis apartment. I need to know, to the parents, what would make you send your kid to go spend the night at a grown person's home? I don't care if the person is an instructor and you're familiar with them. I wouldn't do it. Decorey Bozeman, age 28, was charged in the Hennepin County District Court with first-degree criminal sexual conduct in connection with the alleged assault this week of the dance studio student. Bozeman appeared in court Wednesday and remains jailed in lieu of a $50,000 bail ahead of another hearing on January 28th. Defense attorney Rachel Goldberger said Thursday that I can't really say much. I don't even have the police reports yet. Bozeman began dancing at age 13 and has performed for many years according to a professional biography online with a nonprofit Twin Cities dance company he recently left. The bio and the manager for the Shapeshift dance company, James Selmer, said Bozeman also has been an instructor with Minnesota Transitions Charter School in Minneapolis and at a dance studio in Rosemont. Bozeman performed with Shapeshift for the past several years until leaving about a month ago, said Selmer, who added that Bozeman did no instructing while with the company. We've never had an issue with Corey on any level in that way, Selmer said in reference to the sexual nature of the allegations. Wow, that is very shocking. Transition Charter School described Bozeman as an elementary school staffer and praised him and a fellow staffer on his website for their participation in the halftime entertainment during the Super Bowl at U.S. Bank Stadium in February 2018. Goldberger said that as far as we know, he's still on staff at Transitions. I have received no communications from the school. School officials have yet to respond to messages seeking further information about Bozeman's job status. My thing is this: if he's in jail right now and he's still there, why is he still on the staff? And you'll see what I mean when I get toward the end of this article. According to the criminal complaint, on Monday, the young teen told police that he spent the previous night at Bozeman's apartment in Minneapolis and was sexually assaulted by the instructor. Bozeman told law enforcement that he picked up the boy on Sunday from a dance studio and confirmed that he raped the child. That part right there makes me question why the school still has him listed as an employer there. And not employer, an employee. He openly admitted to sodomizing, that's basically the layman terms, this child. He confirmed it out of his own mouth. This is no allegation. This is no, oh, we got to look into this and do a little bit more research to see if this is actually what happened. No, he actually did what he did. Like I told you, this is like the 3rd or 4th story that I've done that lines up with this type of behavior right here. In the academy, yet again, is quiet about it. This no longer can be treated as an isolated incident. It can't be. Because now it's starting to happen a little too frequently. And I bet you there's more stories out there like this, but you know, mainstream media ain't gonna put it out there. I mean, look at where I got it from, the Star Tribune. It's not like it made it to a bigger platform than the Star Tribune. But yeah, this guy definitely deserves everything that's coming his way. Everything. Oh, they gonna like him in prison when they get wind of what he did. Well, he's currently held there right now, but I mean, you know what I mean. But I won't hold my breath. I'm going to go out on a limb and say the Academy's not going to really talk about this at all. And if they do, it's going to be a very, very short discussion, and then they're going to move right back on to the usual thing that they always been known to do, and that's to talk shit, mainly about heterosexual black men. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you have your notification bell clicked and have it set to all, and I'll talk to you in the next one.